Hey, what's going on, guys? This is KNasty3890 here. I'm back with some MLB 17 The Show franchise mode. This is our Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim franchise episode number 4. We are in the off season. Now, I've done all you guys the favor of all like the contracts for your minor league guys. I've already just offered them to them. But if you're wondering what we kind of did with some of our players, because we did have some key people as free agents, what I thought we should be doing. Garrett Richards, I'm going to offer him arbitration. He's an 89 overall. He didn't really pitch great last year. I think he'll pitch better. It's his last year before being a free agent. And if he doesn't pitch well, but he has a high overall, I think we'll just give him a tender, qualify a tender offer to him next year, get a draft pick for him, unless he's pitching well. Villar, I offered him a contract. Same with the Shoemaker, Skaggs, Maben. Maben was only a 1-year deal. Some bullpen arms, Petit and Grimm. Some low-level $3 million-ish deals. Ben Revere, $5 million. I think he's a good, at worst case, bench option, but with good contact, good speed, solid fielding, and just his durability is kind of garbage. I mean, his WAR is always high in this. So Crone, we offered him arbitration. Neftali Feliz, another bullpen arm. I think we're just going to throw a lot of them against the wall and see what hits. Another player that we, some other guys down here, just some depth guys. But yeah, we definitely need to upgrade our roster as well. Also, our manager, Mike Scioscia, has retired. I reached out to a manager, David Albert, who's an A. I offered him a 3-year, $25 million deal. So let's see if they get him, and then we are going to see what's happened. So Shoemaker signed, Skaggs signed, Petit did, Maben for $5 million. Now Maben hit really well last year. I don't know if he'll continue it, but we got to pay him for what he did. Campos, Meyer, Warren. All right. Sim another day. Ben Willos. Rigetti did not accept the first base coach for us. That was the other option. I'm not too worried about that. I'm more about the manager. John Lamb. Okay. Sanchez. He decided to be a hitting coach instead of a manager. Lovely. Lovely. I mean, there's AJ. I want an A manager, though. Let's see if we can get like a younger one. Here we go. Mark Jacobs. Want me to offer Mark a 15-year deal, and then I never have to worry about him again. Same with the third base coach. I just want a young third base coach who's an A. This guy? Perfect. 15 years. You got a contract for 15 years, $1 million a year. Hope you sign it. Now, let's see what we got for free agency. Ooh, we got Wade Davis, Greg Holland out there. Wow. And none of these got tendered qualified offers. That must be, I don't know. I mean, they should have, but they didn't, and we're going to take advantage of it. So, Greg Holland didn't, Wade Davis didn't pitch that great last year. 3.68 ERA, a 1.19 whip. Greg Holland at 2.92 coming back from Tommy John. We could get McCutchen. We definitely need an outfielder. He had a really good year last year. 296, 30 bombs, 394 on base. Let's take a look at our team and see what we kind of need. Pitchers, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. That's our fifth is Tropiano, but we can call Benuelos up, maybe just because he's a B potential. Maybe we can find like another 80 to stick in there. Relievers, we got 2 80s here, another 80 there. Yeah, we could pick up one of those relievers. We need a catcher. First base is probably a need. Second base, we're fine. Third base, we have a need. Shortstop, we're fine. Left field, fine. Center field and right field, I think we can stick with that. We got Ben Revere. We can maybe put like Calhoun has really good fielding. Maben has solid field. We can maybe just swap out between Maben and Revere has solid fielding at 80, but he has that great speed. I think Revere could be like a DH or like Maben, even though they're not like your prototypical DH, but that can work. So we really need a third base, possibly a first baseman. You know what we're gonna do? Pujols did hit 30 bombs, but that contract, we need the money if we're gonna make some of these moves. So let's see if we can trade Pujols. We can get Darren O'Day for him straight up. We can get Colby Rasmus, Matt Latos. We can get K-Rod. Man, that's not much money. That's another bullpen arm. Jason Hamill, Vargas, Soria, Jason Castro, Akil Morris, Martin Prado, AJ Cole, Brett Anderson, Drew Storen, Zach Duke, Ionetta, Quackenbush. I think it's going to, you know what I'm going to probably do? We're going to take K-Rod, and that gives us, A, it just saves us a ton of money. B, we only need to get maybe one other reliever because K-Rod will help the bullpen. And we're still going to need to get that first baseman. So we'll do that. Now let's see what other positions we have of depth that we can maybe move. Now I could potentially move like Let's see what we can get for Ben Revere. Maybe let's see what people are offering for him. Maybe we can get we could get Trumbo for DH. That might be a move for DH. We should just swap out speed for power. I want to maybe see if we can get like a first. Trumbo could play first, or maybe a starter. Liriano's a move. That's a potential move. Tim Cooney, no. Avila, Danny Duffy. His contract's a little high. Irvin Santana, Heston, Adrian Beltre is only a 73. Josh Reddick, Matt Kemp, Edison Volquez. Go Hellickson, Homer Bailey, Suzak, Ivan Nova, Mike Leake, Syria. Those two guys. Let's take a look at Trumbo. He's 11.1 million. 1 year remaining. Last year he hit 245, 37 home runs. Like I said, he could play first. Legit power. It doesn't really walk. I mean, he got his on base is 300. When you look at his WAR's not going to be high. It's really not. So I really don't like that. Let's go back and take a look at some of those then. I want to get a pitcher then. And that way we can save our money for a pitcher. We may actually get some different offers too. Oh, I think I did prospects. MLB ready. Here we go. There we go. Ooh, Hanley. Tyler, wow, another good reliever. But Liriano might be the move. I kind of like Liriano. And he's not that much money. It's only 4.5 million. So let's look at that. How did he pitch last year? 3.79, a 1.38. That's not bad. We're not looking for anything too crazy out of him. But Liriano, I think, can really help out our rotation. And I think that makes it all set. We got Richards, Shoemaker, Skaggs, Heaney, and then we're going to get Liriano. How many lefties? That'd make 2. That'd make 3. We'd have 3 lefties, 2 righties. That's fine. We're going to do that. So, starters done. We need 1 reliever. We need a catcher. CJ Crone is worst case. I think we can live with CJ Crone at first. At a full season last year, he did hit 24 bombs at 263, 310, 424 there, slash line. It's not that good, but it's serviceable. We definitely need a third baseman, and we need a DH. So, third, first, catcher, DH, bullpen arm. That's what we need right now. Let's take a look at free agency. Now, we could get maybe like Melky Cabrera. Ooh. We can get Todd Frazier. That's a third baseman. Not high average, but his on base should be higher than that. 56 vision, 61 discipline, but the power's there. Good durability. Fielding's about average. Maybe I'm hoping 10 million a year. How about this? We'll give you a 3-year player option. That should help get his interest. That'll take him to his 35, $8 million a year. That's not bad. So we'll offer Todd Frazier that. Now we can get Jonathan Lucroy at catcher. He only hit 231 last year. 20 bombs, 307 on base, 82 fielding though. So because I saw it from his WAR should be like 3-ish, 2.5 to 3, 3. Right on the nose. Probably 7 to 8 million a year he wants. 15 a year. Oh, it's gotta be because he's a catcher. Lucroy, that's batshit crazy. We need a first baseman. Let's just say we sign Frazier. We need a first baseman and we need a DH and then a catcher still. We could get Bautista for a DH. Last year he hit 39 home runs at 293 average. Let's see what does he want? 6. We're gonna give you. How about we'll do this? 6.2 a year. We'll give you that. We'll give you a 2-year deal with a club option. You'll be an everyday player. And he's going to be happy we have a compatriot from the Dominican Republic. So he'll like that. Right now, there's no one else offering on him. Now, let's just say we get that. We got DH, we got third. We still need first, and we still need catcher, and we need a bullpen arm. Now, obviously, Wade Davis is better. But he's asking about 11 million, 10 to 11, while Holland's asking for about 6. And Holland actually had the better year. So I might look at Holland, or we can even look at Sergio Romo as a really, Romo's asking for 5.8. Holland's asking for 5. That's easy. 2-year deal. We're going to give you a 12 because we have to outbid the Rockies, but we'll make him as a closer. A 2-year deal for a 32-year-old. That's not bad. All right, let's see what else is here. We need a first baseman. Now there's Valencia we could look at. Now he hits lefties really well. Doesn't really play great fielding. If I could just get solid fielding with a little bit of pop at first, I'm okay with that. And catchers. We could look at Nick Hundley. Hit 299 in 123 games. 348 on base. That's not too bad. Mike Nabley is out there. Let's check the trade market, I guess, for you can't really check during the offseason. Well, let's look at some first basemen that might be available. who hopefully don't have insanely stupid contracts. Obviously, we won't be able to get a guy like Bellinger. I mean, because we don't have like a deep farm system, we can't be like, oh, there's a superstar, we want him. We got to be kind of smart and get guys who kind of just fit a need for us. I mean, Eric Thames potentially, but 59 fielding, that's gonna really stink. Victor Martinez, he's gonna get really crappy really quick. Lucas Duda may not be too bad. I thought he was a better fielder. Anyway, Zimmerman, I know in real life he's been insane. 255, 19 home runs, 305. I wish the on base was like 330, 340 because he has good fielding. He does have a $15 million contract. That's insane. Justin Bohr, he hasn't signed yet. He hasn't signed yet either. Joey Gallo, I won't be able to get that. Won't be able to get you. Healy's only a 65. Wow. Joe Mauer, no. Hosmer. Brandon Moss, maybe? Nah, he only has 55. I may be a little picky trying to get what we want. Carlos Santana, maybe? Last year hit 230, but did have 25 bombs, a 342 on base. He's not going to have great fielding, but let's see what we can work with. Let's see if we can pull off a Santana trade. And he still has his backup position as catcher. And I wouldn't put him all the time, but that's just nice to have that flexibility. Now, they want their second baseman. Now, we do have this Monty Allen guy, 68 overall. I mean, he looks like he's going to be a really solid player. Already good contact, already good durability, which is nice. Terrible fielding, but second base, good speed. That helps it a little bit, damn. But we'll put him in there, and let's see what we can work around that. Brandon Marsh is another one. Okay. Do they really like Marsh? Oh, they don't like Monty Allen at all. They really like Marsh. So we'll keep Monty Allen. I can put Thais. I might have got his name wrong. We can put him in there. He's a solid prospect. He's already 22, and he's only a 67 overall. If we do that, we got the trade done, and I might be able to swindle a reliever out of them. Maybe a guy like Artiri. What's his... he hasn't signed yet. Brian Shaw. How did he pitch last year? 3.7. Benny Logan, a $1.6 million deal, 3.61. We can get him as... no, let's save the money. Let's save the money that we need. We'll do that. We got our first baseman. Now we just need a catcher. And then hope those guys sign, and we're pretty much all set. So let's keep looking now. There's Russell Martin now. He's a $20 million deal. And we don't have to do anything crazy, but we just kind of want... I kind of want to get a guy who could at least... I mean, Maldonado couldn't really field. Perez. I mean, either guy who can hit or a guy who has like 80 plus fielding. No, Grandal isn't signed. Yachty. 274. I mean, that great fielding, but that they're gonna want a lot. Mesorosco, perhaps. Contreras won't be able to get him from the Mets. Matt Wieters at $10 million deal. I mean, catchers just are so much. Trey Flowers doesn't have that much. I mean, Tyler Flowers doesn't have great fielding. Brian McCann's contract's insane. Zunino, no. Jan Gomes, no. Castro, again, these average catchers make so much money. I might even just... Alex Avila has 86 fielding. I mean, he's not going to hit. But because of that fielding, his wins above replacement is like 3.5. They want... You know what we're going to try to do? We're going to just see if we can get Lucroy. I thought the money was kind of insane. I mean, we can go budget at... That's still 6.7, but let's see if we can get Lucroy. Now, I don't want to give him a 5-year deal, but we have to make sure we get him. So, what are they offering? 4 years, 58. Let's do 4 at 60. On that, we want his interest bar higher. Let's do 62. All right, so we have offered for Greg Holland, Batista, Todd Frazier, Lucroy, and that was just one of our guys who didn't sign yet. So we got a reliever, DH, third, catcher. We traded for a first baseman. Let's see what happens. We got our manager. That's cool. Fuck. Damn it. We lost the Todd father. We got Lucroy. We lost Greg Holland. Wade Davis signed with the Tigers. But at least we got the catcher. Now we need a reliever. Now, let's see here. Who's out here? Joe Blanton? I think we can get Joe Blanton. I mean, let's do like let's do a $4 million deal. he still wants to go to LA. I guess a 2-year deal. I'll give you a 7. Maybe he'll decide to sign with us. We need a third baseman now. I mean, Trevor Plouffe's out there. Nothing too... 31 home runs last year? Jeez, he didn't get on base, but 31 home runs? I mean, we had Yunel Escobar last year. I decided not to sign him. We could pick him up. But let's see if we can get Trevor Plouffe for like a reasonable deal. Like a 1-year, $5 million deal. Hopefully I can get him to sign. We got Bautista, so that's good. We got our DH. We got our third base coach. McCutcheon's going to the Yankees. He's going to have to... Well, he doesn't have the dreads anymore, but if he wants him again, he can. He's going to have to shave that beard now. Let's see. Plouffe has signed the Angels. All right. Joe Blanton went to the Dodgers. All right. So we still need that one bullpen arm. Well, let's take a look at our bullpen now. Realistically, we got 2 guys above 80. 4 guys above. That's not bad. And then Feliz is 76, 7. I think we can work. I mean, we can work with that. Nothing too crazy. We don't have a stud in the bullpen. I mean, that's one thing I'm a little worried about. That's why I really wanted that Holland. But hopefully K-Rod can do what he did last year, the 1.71 ERA. Bedosian had a 2.44. Petit had a 1.66. Grimm had a 3.59. I mean, if like 2 of those guys kind of repeat what they did other than Grimm, so I had a Petit, K-Rod, or Bedosian. If 2 of those kind of do what they did last year, I think we're going to be okay. And even like Neftali Feliz, I mean, that 4 ERA is not bad. Blake Park had a 3.66. I mean, we can work with that. And we can always find some at the trade deadline. But other than that, I think we're going to be all set. We can just finish up this offseason. Now, not a bad team. And now who is going to be... What's Bautista's fielding? He's a 42, so Calhoun's a 90. So Bautista will be the DH. That should definitely help out our offense a lot. So I guess we can keep going unless we get an offer to trade. Dozier's a Red Sox. I hope Carl's not watching. For Jason Groom, they got Groom and Christian Vasquez. That's not bad. It does actually right now the 40-man do not matter the first couple years in franchise. It's kind of glitched. We have to just release a couple people because this is kind of messed up. So we're gonna release a couple people just to get our roster size under what needs to be, but which will offset in a second. Again, another little small glitch, I guess you want to say, in the game. Dallas Keuchel is going to the Marlins and the Astros for Jose Reyes and Braxton Garrett. Now Garrett's a pretty good prospect, and Reyes is probably just there for the money to even out. So let's just, no, we do have a couple arbitration players too. Red Sox are interested in offer. Carlos Santana is a really good deal. $4.9 million for 3 years. That's one reason why I kind of want him to. I mean, that contract's great. For Rusney Castillo, who's garbage. Buddy Reed, a nothing. And then Joe Kelly, a nothing. Yeah, Red Sox. Thanks, but no thanks. David Robinson, man, Red Sox making moves for Henry Owens and Josh Tobias, man. Dave Dombrowski's just trading away all his prospects. Carlos Carrasco's he's going from the Royals from the Rays. He went from, so I guess he got traded. I missed it when he went to from the Indians to the Rays. From Moustakas and Brian Flynn. Wow. I like that trade a lot for the Royals. Pedroia got traded from the Twins. Wow, so the Twins actually had Pedroia while the Red Sox had Dozier, and then he got traded for Shamarza and Joe Panik. That's not bad. Panik's pretty solid. Shamarza is 86 overall, 33 years old. Zach Greinke is a Yankee for Gary Gary Sanchez for Greinke. I don't think one Yankee fan would do that. I can't think of one. I don't know if you're watching this and you're a Yankee fan, would you do that trade? I wouldn't. Jeez. Trades all around. All right. Arbitration signed with Bedosian, so we got screwed out of that. Signed the Angels for Heaney. That's a $960,000 contract. Garrett Richards signed with the Angels. That's big. And CJ Cron, they signed with Cron. All right. And a couple other. Eric Young Jr., I kept him for speed. Let's see what else is out there. Any, we can renew this guy's contract. You should have signed. I gave you a deal for better money. You didn't. All right. I think we're done with coaches. We have our squad. So we'll just skip the spring training. We'll set up our lineup, and then that will end the video, guys, and we'll start the games next video. So Villar, Maben, Trout, Bautista, Santana. I kind of want Lucroy batting. Well, what's his vision? I want some guys who get on base. I mean, Santana has really good vision disciplining last year. At 342 on base. Yeah, let's move Santana second. Ooh, Cole Calhoun's going to be our right fielder, not Batista. Ooh, never mind, I should probably do this. There we go. That's not a bad lineup, guys. I mean, I could keep... I mean, Maven, Calhoun, Plouffe. I mean, Plouffe at 30 bombs. I don't expect him to do that with that power. Hey, you never know. Maybe some guys just are glitchy. I'll kind of keep the lineup as is for now. We'll move it around throughout the season. I just do want Santana up there, though. Against a lefty or a righty, I don't care. The fact that he can, that 98 discipline, that 72 vision, that's clutch. That's really nice. I don't know why they would have, there we go. We also need to get some bench. We do need to get that fixed. Where is Santana? Oops. And I want Batista there. And we'll leave that as is. It's for... Okay, so we really only have a catch. We don't need... Marte can play third and left. Crone can't really play anything extra. He had a solid year last year. 24 bombs, but you're going to be on the bench. Perez, that's okay for a backup catcher. We need like an infielder and an outfielder. And we probably have way too many guys in the bullpen. So let's see who's in the bullpen we really don't need. Liriano, you're going to be... And who am I doing? Oh, K-Rod's there. It's like, who is there? That shouldn't be. All right. So, Nolasco out. Oh, well, yeah. Nolasco and JC Ramirez out. All right, let's move them out. I'm just going to put $9 million. Just for this year, I'll release them. If someone claims them, then we don't have to pay the money. I really don't need that. Guy just, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just, we're going to... Money's not going to be on our books next year. Ramirez, we'll send you down to AAA. All right, now we need... All right, let's find like a guy... I mean, we could call him... Now, Monte can't play any other positions, but... No, I think he needs a year in... Let's give him a year in AAA. Let him hit. And the guy's going to hit and steal some bases. And I think next year he can be maybe make a spot on the team. Well, let's call up Eric Young Jr. A, he's can play all outfield and second base, and B, the guy can fly. And let's see if I can maybe sign a free agent. We need like a guy who, I mean, we could sign Rajai Davis, but he's probably going to ask for a lot of money at $4.5 million. We just kind of need a guy who can play. Jed Lowry can play the infield. He's probably going to ask for too much money. At 2 point, yeah. Oh, dude. I'm not giving you extra years. I'll give you $3 million. 3.2. 3.5. I was going to say I'm not going anymore, but we'll keep you. You'll be a guy on the bench. There's that. Now I just want to make sure. Oh, we got to make sure. AAA is done. Then we're going to be all set, guys, in one of the video. Hope you guys are enjoying the series. We're kind of just building this squad pretty solidly. Not going to lie. I'm liking where we're going. I thought we were going to have to rebuild, but we were able. Oop, didn't mean to do that. But we were able to kind of just build this squad already. Like, we did really well the first year. Made it to the ALCS. Very surprised by that. We have a really solid squad looking up. So, yeah, guys, I think that's going to end the video. Like I said, drop a like if you're enjoying it, and I'll come up with some more soon. I'm enjoying franchise a lot more than Diamond Dynasty right now. I'm not going to lie. But I'll talk to you all later, guys. Take it easy. Peace.